go first. Then. I don't. You
No,
can go
you
first.
can go first. You can go first.
All right, Judge. Coin toss. Who wants to go first?
Fuck you, bitch.
I don't know what's the problem with just going first. Like you think who
Cause I
wins?
don't, nigga, I don't. Alright, bro.
Do you have like any actual reason? Are you gonna scale?
Yeah,
Because if
so
you're not, then okay. All right.
yeah. So for the recording, the topic is Kaido versus Whitebeard. I think Kaido wins. Nani
Yeah.
thinks
No,
Whitebeard wins. Obviously,
yep.
you can scale.
Bro, no. I just told the judge. I'll do it myself. Heads or tails?
Tails doesn't matter.
All right. Let me. You want me to stream it? Because you might not trust
Yeah,
me.
sure. You can stream it.
Let me just take off all these other tabs.
Nigga watching porn and shit. Alright, bro.
No, there's lots in my locations. So.
Yo, Nani.
Can you do the heads or tails? I have tabs open that I don't want to close. They're related to my top stuff.
You can just do it like Skype by doing like the
Nani.
flip command.
Yo, Nani.
Oh yeah, do whoever just said that, do it.
Yo, Nani.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yo, Nani.
Yo, what's up?
Hey.
Flip.
What's up?
Hi, Nani.
Yes. Hello.
Hi, Nani.
Yeah. No, don't. Wait, what are you doing?
Yeah, look in Skype, Nani.
Oh, what the fuck is this? Oh, that shit looks so weird.
Is it heads or tails?
That shit looks so weird. What the fuck?
Oh, it's tails. All right, show. You're going. Wait. Yeah. So all right, I'll go first. All right. Future, can you send the scans of Shanks losing to the Shanks Kaido scans?
I'm not sure me. I'm doing I'm tired.
Yeah.
Fuck me, man.
I joined Lioness by accident. All right. Bro sent one scan. Let's go. W Oshi. Oh no, he's here. Oshi, we got Clutching in. I think there's also some data book scans. Future, can you send the ones that say like he's unstoppable in his stride to Marineford and what's it called? The one where it says that him and Shanks like outright had a scuffle in the data book specifically. Yeah, there we. Let's see if I have it in your DMs, Future. Maybe it's there. Hopefully you didn't change your account. Or maybe I have it in Oshi's DMs. I don't know.
It's in our DMs.
All right, I'll go back. Damn. Going back so far and still so far away. Can you reply? Or can you reply to it? Like, do you know where it is?
Yeah, I can reply. I can reply for you. I'll grab the unstoppable stride scan.
Yeah, and then the other one too that says like they had a fight in the data book. Bow.
Oh, Oshi sent it, I guess. But here, I got the Kaido one. I got a Kaido. I got like 2 Kaido ones as well, or 3.
Right, let's see. Being hailed as one of the four emperors of performance, however, makes himself considered with the tumultuous times and more sadly to prevent the outbreak after the war. It's not what I'm looking for. I think there's one that directly just says he was having a confrontation with Kaido. Just like direct, not like that says that he tried to prevent it. Damn it. Oh, okay, yeah, you send it. He plots to take out Whitebeard, who is on his way to rescue Ace. He is belligerent, clashing with Red Hair, who stops him. Okay. So, So that's one of them. Did you send the Unstoppable in the thread?
Does anyone know when One Piece is off break?
I think this week. No. Maybe next week.
Yesterday night.
Next week?
Yeah. Yesterday. You said yesterday night.
Tomorrow evening.
Oh, okay.
This dude Yanni is lying, bro.
Tomorrow night.
Anyways.
It says that Shanks is unstoppable in his stride to Marineford. Alright. So, Cho, do you have a problem with
Wait,
Shanks over Kaido?
what's the scaling?
So, just so far right now, Shanks beat Kaido.
Why? Why do you think that for?
I think that it's kind of implicated with the fact that it stated that they had a skirmish and they had a scuffle, and it's obvious that Shanks came out on top because he was the one who moved on to Marineford, and with that, to supplement that, there's also the unstoppable in his stride, which would implicate that he's kind of unbeatable in his stride to Marineford, which would
Okay. So wait. Are you aware of the whole Joy Boy thing, or no?
No.
Okay, so it's basically like Kaido is searching for this person who's able to defeat him. If you're arguing that by virtue of this thing, that Shanks defeated Kaido, and Kaido is still looking for Joy Boy after this, I think that kind of entails Shanks not defeating Kaido. So I think that's a
You
conscious.
can send it, and then also send the context.
Sure. Yo, Future. Can you send a scan about Kaido searching for Joy Boy? Basically, looks for Nick who defeats him, whatever. Fuck.
And I also wanted to ask you, Future, isn't Joy Boy supposed to be like a fighter of liberation?
You can prove that shit. Just
I'm asking Future. I'm not asking you.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry. I also want you to send that after he sends that. What he's about to send. What you're about to send.
Stop singing.
My fault.
W Aura, Teddy. W Aura.
This is definitely a Tyro level debate, bro.
Yeah, you're a part of it. That's why.
I'm not part of anything.
Yo, I have to
It's
debate
all
one
you and show, bro. You said what?
Debate one PK. Stop ducking my bitch.
I literally offered him to debate me, Zico, or 2v2 like 5 hours ago. Then he said,
Yeah, that's a claim.
what?
I know who Joy Boy is. Who is it? From now on, the man who will defeat me. Well then, it seems he won't appear anytime soon. What the hell?
That case.
How long ago was it stated?
Yeah, pretty sure. Bro, who dog is in the background? But I think this statement takes precedence where, like, I think Kaido was a bit younger. I think he was just like searching for a person who could defeat him to be Joy Boy.
I can't hear you because he keeps on talking.
Yeah, so I don't know specifically like the exact time period, but I'm pretty sure it's like when Kaido's kind of younger. He's like constantly searching for Joy Boy. Basically, you can't find that person. But who dog is that?
Yeah, so what time period was when he's younger? Because he could be, obviously this isn't, I guess from appearance, this isn't when he fought Moria. He seemed a lot younger when he fought Moria.
Mm-hmm.
I need to know when, because there's distinctions, right, between when Odin beat Kaido, or almost beat him, and then when he fought Moria, and when he was stayed in Wano, and he decided to stay in Wano full time. Then when Shanks fought Kaido, and then currently. So I need to know when this was stated, so that this actually has precedence to my argument, right? To defeat.
Wait, yo, do you know when the statement was? Like when the statement was made? Bro, who dog? Bro, people, I'm gonna mute this man.
I'm sorry, you gotta mute yourself, bro. You gotta mute yourself, App.
You said what?
You gotta mute yourself. Your dog is yelling really loudly.
Alright, yeah, hold on, sorry.
Yeah.
It's all good, man. It's all good.
Oh, took that king.
By the way, is this your only refutation, the Joy Boy stuff?
Possibly.
All right, man. Oh, you gotta be weird like that? It's whatever.
I mean, I think it depends on like what you bring up, but yeah.
This is like, you know what else? Like, I'm gonna tell you right now, if this doesn't go through, I'm just gonna bring up the world's strongest pirate, and if I don't win that, I can see.
Fuck you, nigga. Bitch ass boy. I'll rape you. Wait, no, I take that back. Actually, it's gay.
I'm fucking muting you for 5 minutes. I'm joking. I can't do that.
Yo, future. I need
Yeah.
you to
So okay. Yeah, I already sent the Kaido scan and I sent the Nani scan. We're calling the Warrior Liberation.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So there's 2 refutations. You already heard my
Wait,
first
I
one,
thought
right?
you wanted to move on to this. I thought you want to talk about like the scan about like the time period. Like, wait, are you moving
No,
on
yeah,
from that?
2 refutations. Like, I think that you got to find that first, but I think you're gonna. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think it's kind of unprovable, right? If you do think so, then you can go look. I think for the sake of the debate, Yanni and Apt, can we have like a 5-minute BOR? Is that possible?
Oh,
I'm
wait,
fine with
so
it.
yeah,
It
so
depends if you guys agree on it.
yeah. So Nani, huh?
Yeah, I'm here.
You wanna know specifically in this scan which time period some reference to, right?
Yeah, no, not what. No, just when is it stated? Because that's the only time
Oh,
period
when is
where
it
we have
stated?
validity. Yeah.
Yo, future. Do you know what time period it is that's stated on the scan?
No. I honestly don't know.
No, specifically when Kaido was talking, because it's obviously a conversation with King, right? We can see because King isn't in the fight currently, right? When Dragon Kaido is, so he's obviously talking about King. This is a dialogue that's being re-brought up, right? So
Mhm.
I need to know when this conversation took place, because
Uh,
then that would be the time period where this statement would actually hold validity. So that would be the time period where this guy's like, okay, don't think you can lose, or maybe I don't know.
That's that. Do you just want to go like with an arbitrary time period? So I don't think it really matters.
Okay, we can go with like. I mean, we can go. I'll assert a time period. I'll do 5 years. That should be arbitrary for you if you don't think it matters.
Sure, you can do that. That's
All
fine.
right. So this was stated, what's it, like 5-6 years ago. All right. Yeah, I don't know why it would hold like any validity for today's time period.
Yeah, because okay. So I think it would. I think it's very logical to say that because I think the whole like built up narrative for Kaido is that even since he was basically a jit, he's basically looking for someone that can defeat him in battle. I think if he doesn't have that dream, that's a dream he very desires. So if he does, so if
Well, we
someone
know
doesn't,
that
no,
we know
wait, children.
because
If
you're
someone,
about to shotgun me. You're about to shotgun me.
I'm not shotgun. It's the same point. It's the same point. Anyways, if someone doesn't fulfill that point
Mm.
or that specific desire he has, he's gonna constantly seek out his desire to happen. So I think it would be still the same thing. I think it's very logical. Respond.
All right. So I think that I don't like this. I don't agree with that. And first of all, could you repeat the first half because I wanted to stop you and I know it was a claim. So you repeat the first half.
You said what?
I want you to only repeat the first half of the sentence before I cut you off.
What do you mean? Oh, I don't know what you mean specifically. Like, you be more like,
Before I cut you off.
Okay. I don't know I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. That. Like, what do you mean before you cut me off?
Or before I cut you off your sentence when I said you were shotgunning. What did you say before that?
Okay. So yeah. So I was just basically saying about the whole desire thing, like his goal, basically a narrative built up.
All right, send me that.
You want more scans of the narrative?
Yes, and I also like aside from that, I also do think that we're kind of straying away because you said as a kid he had this narrative that nobody can beat him. I think this is counterintuitive to what is actually shown. We know that Odin had the capabilities of beating him. Do you disagree with that? Joe? All right, it doesn't matter. Future, can you send the 7 pirates and like the times he's been captured? I think that just encapsulates my points. Like, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, my fault. Me, can you repeat everything you just said?
Yeah. So you're saying like as a kid, he already had this narrative that he's supposed to be, or he's looking for someone who could possibly beat him. This simply isn't the case because even as a kid, as a pirate as well, he lost 7 times, right? And he's also been captured. Huh? What's the context of his losses?
Yeah. So yeah, you can go ahead and justify that, and yeah, go ahead.
All right. The teacher can just send the scan.
Oh my God, Nick. Yeah.
He had tasted defeat as a pirate on 7 occasions. He had been caught by the Navy or enemy ships no less than 18 times. He was tortured time and time again.
Send the context. Yo, Future, send the context of those statement, by the way. Send the context of those statements, by the way, bro.
Okay. So Future, you can send the panel before this or after this. I don't know what he's so excited for.
I'm not excited. I'm just saying these like scans have context of why this thing happened.
After and during the present, this is a man who challenged the Navy and was caught 18 times. He was sentenced.
Oh my
to death 40
God! I'm just talking about.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about the scan where it's like the reason as to why he was only caused because he wanted food or something to gain from them. That's the only reason why he went there. Send that scan. I'm talking about that scan. I don't know if I said it.
I heard he got caught when he's hungry. Yeah, that's for
Yes.
that's for the prison ship. I'm talking about for when he gets caught by pirates.
Actually, you know what? I think the problem is that even if he is saying that this nigga has been called multiple times, how do you know they didn't jump Kaido?
How do I know? Yeah, I mean, I think that with a certain level of character, right? I think that you kind of need someone relative to you to be able to beat you, right? But with Kaido, we know he's lost 7. Huh?
Yeah, you can prove that. Because you're saying that.
I think we can just logically deduce it, because if there's not someone relative to you, a part of that thing that can beat you, then there'd be no way for them to tag you, which then, of course, would just mean you would blitz them. Right?
Yes,
so there'd be no.
I believe that.
I just gave you a line of reasoning as to why
I'm going to respond. I'm going to respond.
Right.
I believe that you don't have to inherently have to be relative. I believe that if you have multiple people stacking up on you, that can lead to them having your attention divided. I believe that if your attention is divided, I think that helps other people get the upper hand, because you're constantly trying to look out for multiple people. That can help.
Prove that. You're presupposing that's in Kaido's battle character, which I kind of need you to prove.
Presupposing what?
I just said it.
Yeah, yes, I'm presupposing.
Right.
What I'm presupposing.
What you're presupposing is, right, that he would divide his attention, right, not focus on taking one at a time. He would divide his attention, right. He'd want to focus at.
Don't start, man. I'm not saying he's actively doing this thing. I'm saying that he might have to be forced to do this thing.
You might have to be forced. Yeah. Okay. Yes. So the only reason why he would be forced, what is the reason why he would be forced, right?
Yes, because multiple people are trying to attack him. He's trying to address these people accurately.
Okay. All right. So you're saying because multiple people are attacking, right? He'd be forced into doing this. It's presupposing, right? This is again going into the presupposition, right? That he would be 1, 2, even if he is in the disadvantage, right? Even if he is hypothetically in the disadvantage, which I think that's what's in question, right? Even if he is, it would make sense for him to stop focusing on one person, right? Because we're going to agree that obviously when it starts out as a fight, they're not just all going to jump. Or do you think they're all going to jump him at the same time?
I think it's possible. They can do anything that they believe might be a very strategic plan to get the upper hand on Kaido. That's what I believe.
Okay, so then how would they know what his weaknesses are?
Yeah. Oh my God. Because if you have multiple people trying new things, such as, for example, tagging Kaido or seeing what he reacts to, what he's vulnerable to, they can't figure out what's going to be his weakness.
Okay. So this is only valid if they have the speed to tag him, right? Because if you are faster, right?
But you're presupposing in the first place that they don't have the speed. You believe that they have.
This is so counterintuitive. I'm literally agreeing.
Oh my God!
They would have to have the speed to be able to capture.
I know that's the claim, but I'm saying what's going to be the justification as to why this has to be the case.
No, you just contradicted yourself when I brought to you that you're presupposing. Can you let me finish? When I brought up to you that they would each one of the members, right? If their strategy, like you said, is to tag them to try to force them, they would have to have the speed necessary. You said,
no, I'm not.
Wait, no, someone mute him. Someone mute him. I'm not taking this. All right, he's muted. I said that you're presupposing that one of the people would have to have the speed to really force him to do X thing, right? And you said, yes, I'm presupposing that. Something along the lines, right? I think we can get it out. She did say something along the lines that you're presupposing that they haven't, which would kind of indicate that, they would have the speed necessary. So now you can unmute him.
Oh my God, I'm not saying like that, my nigga. I'm saying that if you have external factors, for example, if you have character A fighting Kaido and he's tagging Kaido, or he's trying to at least make Kaido address him in a certain way, that gives character B time to address Kaido. If Kaido's not fully aware of him, that can be something circumstantial, meaning that if he does tag Kaido, it's not because he's fast enough, it's because of some external factor. That's what I'm saying. They don't have to inherently need the speed, because I think you're presupposing it's going to be in a situation where Kaido's going to be able to address that character. That's what I'm saying. So I'm saying
you're arguing that. Wait. You've made a point, right? I'm not going to dance over
that. By the way.
So, I didn't straw man you. You implicitly agreed to it. You did implicitly agree to it.
I clarified, and I never agreed to that.
Yeah. So now your argument from they're jumping him like all together, right? They're going to attack him. Is now that that they're all now right going to catch him off guard. They're going to catch him off guard, then they're going to continue to jump him.
Nigga, I'm not hedging in any sort of shape or form. I'm just saying that they can do this thing, which is going to allow them.
I know. I'm not denouncing the possibility of said thing happening, right? But now
Then
there's
why is it
embedded
different?
precept between that. Now there's another embedded precept within that, right? For the pirates that do beat him, you're saying they could have jumped him, right? There's a precept that, in the midst of battle, there would be someone strong enough, aside from obviously the captain that he's fighting, that would be able to, because in your equation, right, the only way, even then, it works remotely, is if the attack that he's going to catch with him off guard, right? If they're in a fighting situation, but then he catches them off guard, is that the attack would actually hurt, right?
Okay. Wait. So
I'm asking, no,
I think this is rely on the question. I think this is kind of rely on the question. So when you said the scans where they were saying these people captured Kaido, do you think
yeah,
they
no,
would
I'm
need some
talking
sort of?
about specifically the pirates.
I understand, but I'm saying this is going to be rely on the question. So I'm saying when you send a statement where they say that these people have captured Kaido, do you think that's dependent on them having AP to put this guy down? If we were to accept that, do you think they should have some sort of AP?
I would say that to capture Kaido, right, by prerequisite, yes. Like, and then for
What
pirates
do you mean by
specifically, right,
prerequisite?
for pirates.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by like by prerequisite? What do
So
you
the
mean?
reason why I think it would be like the prerequisite, why one would be or like it wouldn't inherently be AP, right? Wouldn't inherently be AP, but I think that would be the normative conclusion that we could, I guess, go to for piracy, right? Unless we have a like external factor, right? Maybe like a mind hacks ability or something like that. I think that's like very drastically unlikely due to the nature of given how pirates fight, right, in One Piece regularly.
Nigga, what?
So from what I know, a prerequisite to capture this guy would be having the speed to tag him, and then also having the AP to hurt him, so you can catch him off guard, right? Obviously, you'd have that. You'd have to have that, right? You'd have to
Wait,
have
okay,
that.
hold on. Wait a minute. So I believe that I already addressed the speed points, not for the AP points. I think for the AP points, I don't think they have the need the direct AP. For example, if they just hit him off the bat, they're gonna do immense damage. I think they can rack up damage. I think
Okay,
that's gonna
that's the precept. That's the precept.
Wait,
What's
no.
the
The the presupposition is that you're saying that I'm presupposing that they can hurt them. I'm saying that in a specific way, I think they can hurt them, but I don't think it's going by your logic. I think your logic is going to be that if they hit Kaido, for example, that's going to either do damage or no damage. I could say that, for example, it can be possible that they might do damage the first time. I'm saying that when they keep hitting this nigga, they're going to rack up damage because when you hit the same spot over and over and they apply force to that medium, that's going to make that medium sensitive. And I think that's going to make him damaged or make him hurt in a specific way if they keep racking this thing up. So I think that can be another like very smart IQ plans to why they beat Kaido. I think that's
all right?
gonna be.
I'm going to ask you to repeat all of that, but slow it down because
Oh my
that's
god.
obviously intentional. So I'm
I'm
going to ask you to repeat all of that, but slow it down.
Okay. Listen. So I'm saying, for example, I'm not saying it in the way that you're saying it. I'm not saying that, for example, if character A punches Kaido for the first time in his face, he's gonna do a lot of damage. But I'm saying that if they constantly apply these forces to specific mediums, I think they can make that medium very sensitive, which would make it very which will make it for them able to hurt Kaido. That's what I'm saying. That's what I mean by damage or AP or inflict pain upon Kaido. That's what I mean by that.
Yes. To make a medium very, very what's it called, damage prone, right? By your own admission, you'd have to have damage, right? You'd have to have the capability to damage the skin. Or whatever is the thing that you're trying to attack, to weaken it, right? To weaken something, you'd have to consistently attack it, right? You'd have to do at least a little bit of damage so you can wear it down eventually, right? So that's also kind of like a embedded precept within your argument, right? That there are pirates who are able to do this thing. And then also another thing, right? Another embedded assumption within your argument is that for Kaido, right? When he's fighting these pirates, when they're jumping him, while they're hitting him, he wouldn't be fast enough to dodge, right? That's like, that would kind of be the thing that's what I'm arguing for, that they would have to be, right, so quick that Kaido wouldn't be able to dodge them, even if they're jumping at the same time, right? If you're still fast enough, you can grab them and then you can hit them before they actually land the attack on you. Even if it's multiple people, you'd still have to have some sort of level of speed, right? Still have to have that.
Okay. For example, Yanni, I could agree with the fact that Kaido might have the speed necessary to dodge character A, but I'm saying that if you have multiple people overwhelming him, because obviously you yourself within your scan, we don't know to the specific player limits that can really limit up windows for them to hurt Kaido. And that's what I'm saying. I don't think they have to have the speed to attack Kaido as like he's on guard. I'm saying if we're given external factors, I believe that can be a reasoning. And yes, I will agree that can be circumstantial. That's fine. But I'm saying within the context.
No, I don't. I never said.
Wait, chill.
No, because I think you can.
Chill. I'm saying within a fight, it's circumstantial, in my opinion. So I don't think we can definitively say that what happened. That's why I'm saying, even if we're going to say that I'm presupposing things, I think he was presupposing something in the first place. And that's to why I gave other possible interpretations. So I think that we both have things that we're presupposing and we cannot justify. So as you presupposing that they didn't jump Kaido, you're presupposing he got beat fairly. And that's what I'm saying. I'm not bringing up possibilities. I'm bringing up a possibility for the specific scenario that he could have got jumped. and it's gonna be something that corresponds to Kaido in reality in 1v1 ability. That's why I'm saying this.
Right. So you didn't track my argument. My argument wasn't that he couldn't have gotten jumped. My argument
Would have
was
said that.
even in your examples, right, where he would have gotten jumped, right, they would still have to have the AP to one wear down the tissue, right, to be so you'd have to have the AP to hurt something to wear down something, right? Like you said, right, they could just jump on him and they could fucking hit him and hit one specific spot and they could fucking weaken it to where then he's gonna get captured, right? To do that, right, to do that in succession, you'd have to have the AP to actually hurt it, right? Because you're just gonna punch at a brick wall and you do 0% damage. The only person you end up damaging is yourself, right?
Yeah, but
There's no really.
Yeah, but I think the problem is that if you look at the context within your own scan, basically, it's basically saying that, like, yeah, if we look at the context within your scan is talk about the Navy and the Emperors capture him. So I believe that if we have some sort of affiliates, for example, the Navy or the Admirals, I think it's kind of reasonable to say that they should have at least some sort of attack that can, like, at least hurt Kaido if they keep hitting the same system spot over and over and over and over. I don't see as to why someone like the Yonkos to the Navy would just have some sort of fucking weapon that does absolutely 0 damage. I think that's retarded.
So you agree with me?
No, I don't agree with you. I'm saying that I think it's reasonable. I think we have some sort of reasonable cause to say that these people should have some sort of AP because you're saying that, oh, I'm presupposing they have the AP in the first place.
We know that the Marines. Wait.
And do that hard and make him.
All right, I didn't pick up what you said actually.
Have reasonable cause. And stop cutting me off, man. You're not some argument if you keep cutting me off.
All right, you can start ad hominem me whatever you want, but for the Navy, we know specifically it's not because we know the Navy isn't specifically because of him actually losing. We know that's because he wanted to get caught. Those rumors, so we can't really give any sort of justification for that, right? But why, right? Is the question we got to ask ourselves, right? For piracy, right? Given the nature of One Piece pirates, right? If it's specified only that he was losing for meat on the Navy, right, we would assume that the other fights are the same or regular, right? If there's a hidden condition for him to lose within the Navy, right, then we would only assume for the Navy, right, because we have no other evidence given to assume otherwise. I literally just said that.
Yeah, brother. I understand you're making that claim, but I'm saying what's going to be the reason as to why this has to be the case or why you believe this.
You didn't I said it.
Yes,
though.
you were saying it's reasonable for this thing, but I'm saying I don't think you saying that's gonna be reasonable or something to be coherent.
No, I'm saying that it's no. I'm saying for the Navy, right? For the Navy, for the sub point, right? For the Navy, right? For the Navy specifically,
yes,
we know he was getting captured on purpose, right? You would agree with that, right?
Repeat that.
For the Navy, we know he was getting captured on purpose. You'd agree with that, right?
Sure.
Okay, so the Navy we can cut down, right? We can cut down Navy, right? We can cut that down. That's not really relevant. So we have one part, right? And then for the emperors, right? To repeat, this is a man who challenged the Navy and 4 emperors and was caught 18 times and endured over 1,000 tortures, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we know, right? The Navy, we know when it's talking about he was sentenced to death 40 times, right? That's a Navy thing. When he was hanged on the rope, that's public execution, right? Most likely also be a Navy thing. When put on the guillotine, the blade cracked. We know the Navy does that as a method of execution, right? When they skewered, the spear broke. That could be pirates, right? Ultimately, he sank 9 different prison vessels. Oh, no, this is actually all referencing Navy because it's literally said prison vessels. All right, so we know that the Navy didn't have much to actually attack him, right? The Navy didn't have much to actually hurt him. That's just disproven, right? Their fucking blades couldn't do anything. Their fucking skewer couldn't do anything, right? Even after sentencing him to death for 40 times, they couldn't really kill him, right? So the Navy doesn't have anything. The emperors, from our knowledge, right, you're saying that they could have this big one weapon that could have just knocked him out, right? Or hit the specific spot so quickly that it could just quack them, right? Killed them. After that. Okay. Now we got to analyze, right, who are the emperors at that time? Right. Were the people who are the top dogs of the pirate world, right?
Mm-hmm.
So tell me, who are they?
We're gonna put someone very knowledgeable on the verse. Yo, Future, who was the emperors during this time?
We know 2 of them would be Whitebeard and Big Mom, right? We know they would be.
Wait, during what time? When Kaido's a chap or when he's a grown man?
When he's like a little nigga.
The Yonko system wasn't put in place when he was younger.
Yeah, but
Future, it says, repeat, this is a man who challenged the Navy and 4 emperors was caught 18 times.
We know Shiki was one.
Okay, that's fine.
No, I mean, was Shiki still an emperor after getting his thing cut off?
His legs, I don't know, but we know Shiki was the emperor at one point in time. At the same time, Big Mom and Kaido were. When Big Mom and
Oh,
Whitebeard, Big Mom and Whitebeard.
okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. So Shiki, right? Shiki. What's it called? Were there other rulers? Yeah, who are the? Do we know who the other rulers are? Shiki, Whitebeard, and Roger were in a power struggle, just like. Oh, okay. So it's Shiki, Whitebeard, and Roger who would be the emperors, and then Big Mom. Okay. We know for literally all of those crews, right? Literally all of them, they don't have a super secret weapon that they can rely on
You can prove
that is
that.
stronger than themselves, right?
Yeah, you can prove that.
Logically, are you fucking
Yeah.
serious?
Yes, you're saying that they don't have some sort of secret weapon, which I disagree with. I think the pirates should have had some sort of like weapon. I don't see as to why they shouldn't.
No, but it specifically says that the emperors, he challenged the emperors and lost, right?
Yeah,
So,
that's fine. But
okay,
yeah, I
so
know.
let's analyze, right? Let's analyze Whitebeard's crew. From what we see,
Huh?
right? From what we see, we can't deduce that there is a weapon, right? So that kind
What
of
about his
eliminates
writing?
the credibility, huh?
Nothing. I'm talking about future was writing, by the way. You can go proceed.
All right. So from what we see, we can visibly deduce that there isn't any super secret weapon, right? We see the
Oh,
ship. We
based
see the
on what we
entirety
seen?
of it. Huh?
You said based on what we seen?
Yes.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. So Whitebeard, that's really an X, right? Whitebeard most likely doesn't have one, right? Let's think. Roger, we've seen his crew. We specifically know also in aboard a ship, he can't be holding a super secret weapon, right? Because normally when they go into combat, they choose to fight themselves rather than, boarding the super secret weapon that's supposedly very lethal, right? To actually beat Kaido, they wouldn't likely do that in character. They would normally just use their own power, right? So Roger, likely not it either, right? Big Mom, I think it's the same case, to be honest. I think you can do just the same things. Uh,
Yeah,
let's
so
think.
uh,
Shiki, yeah, I think it's the same thing for Shiki too. All Shiki has a big armada. It's not really a. It wouldn't really count. It's not that something as a weapon. So I guess for everyone, from what we can see, that possibility is far less likely than what I'm proposing, which is just a fair fight, right? From the character of the people that you're referencing, the four emperors, which would be Shiki, Whitebeard, Roger, and Big Mom, from the character that they have, and what we know from their fights that we have seen, it just isn't likely for them to have the super secret weapon.
okay.
Obviously, comparative to just their fists and
Yeah,
hugs and
so
whatnot.
yeah, so I think you kind of made an argument for ignorance. If you want me to elaborate on that, I can.
How's an argument from ignorance?
Yeah, so I actually no fuck that. I respond to this. Okay, so the argument with this is that I don't know what you mean by like when you compare or like when you specifically say like, oh, they don't have these sort of weapons. I don't know what you mean by that. If you mean by like some sort
All
of
right, if
fucking
you don't know, we
crazy
can
ass,
move on
like why are we moving on?
because you don't know what I mean.
Okay, that's what I'm trying to ask you. What do you mean by that? That's what we're gonna get to. Hello, I don't know what you cut me off for.
Well, I don't think you're gonna explain to me how you don't know what I mean. Then it kind of
Yeah,
what I
I
mean.
was saying like when you use the specific saying that oh they don't have these weapons. I was gonna say like what do you inherently mean by like the specific weapon? Like what do you mean by
Well,
that?
you implied in your example that they could have just had this one big secret weapon that they could have just used
Never
on
said
Kaido,
that.
right?
Never said that. I'm saying no.
All
I
right, I
wasn't
think,
saying
all
weapons.
right, yeah. If
Wait,
you
wait, wait,
disagree
wait.
with that, then
You're
I think we
strawman.
can.
Wait, you're strawman.
But I
Wait,
do
you're
think that's what
strawman.
you said.
Wait, hold on, you're strawman. I
We can,
wasn't
if
saying.
you think I
Bro,
strawman you, then we
chill,
can move
bro,
on.
bro, chill, bro,
If you
chill.
think, if you
Chill.
think
Let me clarify
I
for the
strawman you, then we
recording.
can
Let
move
me
on.
clarify for the recording. Damn.
All right, then
So I
clarify.
wasn't saying, bro, chill. I wasn't saying that they must have or possibly could have this specific weapon. I'm saying that they could have something that whatever it be, their fists, hands, dicks, whatever the case might be. I was saying they could have the AP specifically. I never bring up as my example. You bring up weapons. I never bring up weapons. So we can move on. What the fuck?
All right, so the fact that you're just lying now, and that's a
No one's
concession,
lying, my nigga. I was
right?
always arguing for AP, not weapons.
That's a
What you talking about?
concession. That's a concession to the point that I
Nobody
was making,
conceded, my
right?
nigga. I
They
was
would
always
have the
arguing for AP,
AP.
not weapons.
We can move on. Yeah, we can move on.
We move
All right,
on, bro.
I'm gonna obviously go under the precept that I won this point,
Of course you
right?
can.
Is that fine?
Yeah, nigga.
All right, so
Like,
Shanks above Kaido. Shanks above Kaido. All right, so what's it called? Are you fine with? By the way, wait, Yanni, can you give a media point?
I'd prefer if you guys concluded.
oh my God.
I don't want to. I don't want to conclude. After were you listening? Apt. Apt. I think Cho conceded at the end.
No one
Apt.
conceded, nigga. You just
Wait,
straw man me, retard.
all right, for sure, you can think that.
I know if I said
Apt.
it.
Apt. Can you mic up? Ghetto Jin, were you listening?
Well, wait, can you guys just conclude? Like, it'd be easier. I'll just skip it. Actually, listening, but
Was I listening?
not enough to
Maybe.
give a verdict.
Yeah, were you listening?
Maybe.
Bro, don't do this fucking maybe shit. Come on, man.
You know,
Wait, what's happening?
I'm gonna give this point to Nani because
Wait, why is
No,
Ghetto Jin judging?
I'm just asking him for his input. It's fine. It's not really. I'm just asking for his input.
Yeah, that's cool.
Should Ghetto Jin continue?
Yo, Ghetto Jin.
so after y'all broke down the reasons for why Kaido was captured by these people who weren't the Navy, because I don't care about the Navy, bro. We're talking about. I'm trying to the Whitebeard point. There's no special weapons, anything like that. So, he must have done it by force and all that shit. So, Kaido got bit by like the other Yonko crews. Like, so, like that nigga is not like the end all be all, bro. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So
Like scaling.
we can conclude. You can go first because I went first for scaling. You can conclude.
Or you can go first. I don't remember.
No, I'm not going first. I
Oh,
went
gotta
first
go
scaling.
first.
Judges, do you not think it's
I
fair that you go
forgot.
first since I went first in my scaling?
Nigga, I forgot. Nigga, damn. You gotta refresh my memory.
No, bro, I forgot too. Like I have shitty memory too.
All right, they can just go off recording, but I'm not doing this shit.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm not
Oh
gonna
my
do that.
god, nigga, I don't remember the fuck I said. Nigga, I forgot. Like what?
All right, can someone please recollect for me what he said?
Okay,
Who was
So
that?
he can conclude?
I think Cho made some sort of possibility. You went on to like go in depth on why his possibility is like unlikely. Went on to talk about this allegedly some secret weapon that could fight Kaido, and you kind of disproved that. It was something else that he said. I don't know if it was relevant or not, but he said something like, you were, what the fuck this nigga say? He said you were doing something. Fuck.
Okay, thank you.
Some sort of
Thank you,
fallacy. He
teacher.
said you was doing some fallacy, bro. I forgot.
No, he dropped the argument from ignorance. He dropped it.
Okay.
Yeah, he dropped it. Cho, do you remember now?
They can go off recording. We can move on.
I'm not doing that, bro. Holy shit.
To
App,
me,
were you here?
based off of what I heard, it seemed like Nani was arguing the position way better.
You said what?
Were you listening, Apps? Please tell me where.
What? Like what specifically?
Just this point. This could it be that that he was jumped? Like even if he was jumped, are the stats not relative of the pirates? All that stuff for Shank's point.
Yeah, I was listening. What about it?
All right. So do you have a judgment? Because you're a judge.
Huh? Wait, isn't Yanni a judge?
Yeah, Yanni judged, but he wasn't listening. So we're going back to you, so you could give us a judgment.
I think Nani won, but I'm not really gonna defend it right now because I'm eating.
All right, that's perfectly fine. All right, so we're all right.
Bro, chill.
All right, so I'm gonna go into the precept that Shanks is above Kaido, and I think it's the judge so far, right? Let me think. All right, are you fine with it being stated, right? It being stated, bro. I forgot where am I gonna go with this? Where am I gonna go with the chat?
Instead of
Let me go to the scan server, man. I'm gonna go to scan server.
single blow.
Huh?
Instead of the Whitebeard is able to back up Kaido in a single blow.
I said that? That's facts, bro. I'm such a goat for saying that.
Yeah, I think you're either going down the route of world's strongest man or world's strongest pirate.
Oh, I know. Yeah, Future, can you send the scans of Shanks and Whitebeard are equal?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cho, do you have any contentions with Shanks being equal to a non Guranobi Whitebeard?
Just physicals, you can send that.
Is it physicals? Is that what you asked me?
I said if it's physicals, you can send that.
No, just overall, they clash and, one's not really overpowering the other.
Yeah, you can send that. That's physical strength. You can send that.
They would also have to be speed to intercept the blow.
You can send that.
Okay. Can someone send the instance? All right. So do you have a problem with that? He sent it.
Yeah, why do you think they're going all out?
I would say that the point that Shanks wants to prove would kind of necessitate him from, or kind of make it more likely that he's trying his hardest to counter,
Why?
or not counter actually.
Yeah, why can't
Yeah,
Shanks?
okay.
Yeah, why can't
Huh?
Shanks? Yeah, I'm saying I just think Shanks could be using minimum power. I don't see that's why he's go all out. You're saying that he has to prove a point. I think he can prove a point while also not going all out.
All right, so you kind of just repeated yourself. You said you think that Shanks could use bare minimum power while
I know I
still
just
trying to
said.
prove a point.
Yeah, I know I just
Huh?
said that. I now just said that.
I know that's yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
then why do you say I repeated myself? I now just said that. But you know what? It's a good spawn.
Because you said that things like you just worded it differently. You said the same thing
No, I didn't.
before.
It's a
It's the
good
same
spawn,
thing
though.
twice. You just worded it differently, but yeah.
All right,
All
you
right.
can go. You
All
can
right.
glaze.
So yeah, can someone send the scan? I want to get like the full context when he like describes his point.
I'll send every scan about it.
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
All right. And for the what's it called reason as to why, I think that the point that he's trying to prove would kind of implicate that he would have to he would have to actually try his hardest to actually demean Whitebeard's behavior and his attitude. So going equal with him would kind of be counterintuitive to what his goal is.
Repeat that.
All right. So I think the point that he's trying to prove to Whitebeard is to sort of demean his confidence and kind of denounce his authority, right? As the obviously world's foremost, finest, youngest, clearest, handsomest man, right? And to do that, right, it would be counterintuitive to go equal. So I don't think it's likely that he
Wait, so
try to go equal.
what's gonna
All right. Let's see. I'm gonna guess that you asked, so what's going to be the
yeah,
evidence for
so
that,
yeah,
right?
okay,
Because I
my
precog
fault.
at that
So
level.
my fault. So I was just basically saying like, what's gonna be the evidence as to why like Shanks trying to dismiss his demeanor
I'm
though?
the
I don't think
precog
that should be
god,
that.
man. I'm the
Yeah, but like
precog
I
god.
don't think that's to be that. I think it'd be something different.
I know you think so, but now I'm about to prove it.
I know that's what I
Excuse me,
said.
and since the enemy ship kind of made a bit of a threat. The wound
Uh,
I got from the guy aches whenever I look at you. I brought healing water. I have no intention to fight. I'm here to discuss something with you. Is there really something that comes out of this mouth? A man whose hockey is in full force. Wow. What?
that's mistranslated, by the way.
Wait, is it?
Yes,
Scat, you bastard.
It's not mistranslated. That's
yes,
what
it is.
It's not mistranslated.
Yeah, it says on the color pens and this is like actual mine.
Bro,
Yeah, I got the raw. I mean, I got the raws too. If you want the raws, I can send it.
Yeah, go ahead. Send the
All right, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Look, this is what the black and white version says. Nani.
Okay. Yeah. I think that's kind of like all I. If it's just stated he was going full force, then I don't think I need anything else. Like, Cho, do you have a counter to that?
You said what?
If it's stated that he was going full force, then I don't think I need to do anything, right?
Wait, hold on. Which skin are you referring to? The color
The one
one?
where he's, yeah, I'll send it myself.
Sure.
So Whitebeard says, what's it called? Bastard. Oh no, is that really something you that comes out of the mouth of a man whose hockey is in full force?
Yeah, but the problem, I think this is like mistranslated though. I
Oh
think
wow,
like
that's what I'm
yeah,
asking.
yeah. I think like well, actually, we can put a future on this one. I just think that like the black and white ones are like usually more accurate. But like,
That's fine. Future, are these mistranslated or not? Future?
Yeah, so yeah, I'm looking for my translation. I had to translate it, but yeah, it could basically be the idea that he had to talk in full force.
Okay, so there we go.
wait,
Good.
okay, that's fine then. Sure.
All right, so I think then I win.
Why?
Yeah, I win so far. All right, good debate. Save
Wait,
the
why?
recording.
Then? What? Why?
You don't have to know why. I just think I won. It's good debate.
Not gonna give me an explanation.
I don't think you need one, to be honest. I think if you connect the dots, you get it.